But if we get a Trump-Clinton general election, by the sound of that, it's going to be about education policy, right? And trade,
Medicare reimbursement.
Dueling white papers every day. It's going to be really wonky.
Clawbacks.
I mean, what is it's we're in May and we're in slash and burn.
He's ignoring, and look, maybe Donald Trump's a genius. He's gotten this far, but he is ignoring several decades of history about how you run, what you do and don't do to run against the Clintons. And I think, I mean, impeachment, when it was happening in 1998, backfired against the Republicans. They lost the midterm elections that year. And so, you know, I'm hard-pressed to understand how going back to that set of issues helps Donald Trump.
What do you know?
But you just raised the most fascinating question of this election, though. People always go back to the old rule books and the old playbooks, and they haven't worked, right? They haven't worked. So is Trump right? Is he a genius, or is he going to end up in the quicksand?
And I think the fact that Trump has defied all expectations, defied all pundits, and has actually won the nomination, despite what a lot of people like me thought would happen, has a lot of us saying, well, all right, maybe give him a little bit more deference. But all of the data, all the polls is showing what he did in the primary is just not the same in the general election. Remember, 10% of eligible voters voted in the primaries. General election is a totally different beast.
Well, and look, according to the polls, as many as 3/4 of women nationally do not like Donald Trump, and it's hard to see how he fixes that by going after Hillary in this way. On the other hand, I mean, the way that Hillary is going after him does have some Democrats nervous that she's sort of walking right into his trap. She's saying, oh, he's risky, he's unpredictable. That's basically his platform. And she's selling herself as the status quo candidate. She's saying, vote for me if you're afraid of changing anything. Right? If you want things to go on just exactly how they are. And that's the whole point of his candidacy, is that he is dangerous and risky and might actually change the way things are.
I think that's a great point. She for all her many strengths, and she has many strengths, she says to a lot of voters, Washington. She says establishment. She says same old, and he is new and different, and that's the message he wants to sell.